So what's up guys, in this video I'll be taking you through the CAC post-incorporation portal. The post-incorporation portal is actually the most stressful portal in CAC. We have the pre and the post-incorporation. Now pre-incorporation is when you are maybe about to register a business name, you're about to register a company, or you're about to register an NGO. But post-incorporation portal is after you have registered your companies, but you need to maybe file your annual returns, or you need to change your director, change of address, and so on and so forth. Post-incorporation portal is the busiest portal in CAC and it is more technical. So I'll be taking you through the post-incorporation website. I will explain to you everything you need to know about post-incorporation and step by step on each of the buttons you need to press. Now, before I take you to the website, if you like this video and want to see more content of it, kindly smash the subscribe button. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers before the end of this month. And also, after subscribe to the channel, click on the notification button so that anytime I release videos like this, you will be the first to see it. And also comment on it if you have any issues with your registrations or with your CAC portal, and I will answer your questions as soon as possible. In this video, I'll be taking you through the website that you can do your post-incorporation as CAC. Now, if you have not watched my video on pre-incorporation as CAC, you can just click on any of the links below. You could familiarize yourself with the pre-incorporation website of CAC and some of the things I think about it. Now, for post-incorporation is post.cac.gov.ng, while pre is pre.cac.gov.ng. So once you do that, first of all, you need to log in. I've always said to you, if you want to do a search at CAC, all you need to do is search at cac.gov.ng. then you will be able to search for any company. Now search like I've done below. I've done a video about how to do a search at CAC, so you can look for the video and watch the video and how to probably do a search at CAC. Now how to do a search at CAC is, if you want to do a search of any company, maybe you want to know whether a company is real, and like I've always told people, if you want to be sure whether a company that claims to be involved in trade or doing forex has registered with Nigeria Corporate Affairs Commission, you could check under the website of CAC and see whether the company has been registered. However, finding out that the company has been registered doesn't mean that the company is legit. There are several things that needs to be done. Anyway, so under the post-incorporation, like we're talking about before, post-incorporation is anything you do after you have done your registration of whether a company, a business name, or an NGO. Post-incorporation is actually easy for you. Post-incorporation, if you are searching for any company, any business, or any NGO. Now, the first thing that you normally do, you are supposed to do under the search, is that you type the name of the company, the registered number, or the address, or the email, or even the phone number. So even if you type the phone number, you'll be able to see the company here. If you type the email, but what I do most of the time, I type the registered number. But because I don't have any registered number in mind, so I could just type something like Daikon Tech. So once you click on Daikon Tech, if you don't know, anyway, Daikon Tech is actually a company that is involved in digital marketing. So once you want to do any post-incorporation matter of any company, then of course you click on search. So once you click on this, when you type the name of the company, then you click on the search, and once you click on the search, it shows the name of the company and the registered number, the business type of the company, that it's a business name, the address, and then of course the date of registration. After that, you can then click on proceed. Now once you click on proceed, this is where bulk of the work is being done. Once you allow it to load, it takes you to where you actually do bulk of the work. This is where you actually do everything that you can on the company. So here, if you want to file annual returns, but because of course it's a business name, you don't need to file annual returns. If it's a company, that's when you need to file annual returns. Then of course cessation. Then of course, if you want to change name, if you want to change the nature of business of the company, if you want to change any of the proprietors or partners of the company, I think the company had about 4 proprietors anyway. So if you want to change any of those information and so on and so forth like that. So a letter of good standing means how the company is faring, and of course the name status report. Status report is to check the status of the company, the names of directors, and so on and so on, what the company is doing. Now, because it's a business name, I would not like to go much into depth into it because there's really nothing much to do about business name. So I would go back and type, let's say Dangote, for example. Dangote is Dangote Sugar. I know it should bring out PLC anyway. So So you get Dangote Sugar Refinery PLC. So you can click on proceed to dashboard. So once you go to proceed to dashboard, so once it goes to proceed to dashboard, this something that I was talking about for business name, it doesn't have all these company search, conversion, notice, and change of person with significant control, and so on and so forth. So we're going through everything step by step. We might not click on everything, but we're going through everything step by step. So annual returns is to, of course, if you want to check, if you want to file, oh, this was the profit to make, this was net profit to make, this was total profit to make this year. And annual returns is something that is compulsory. You must file it. In fact, you cannot do any other thing in a post-incorporation matter at CAC if you have not filed your annual return. So make sure that if you want to do any company registration for anybody, make sure you ask them whether their annual return is up to date, because before the CAC will allow you to do anything, they must check whether the annual returns is up to date, and if it's not up to date, you would be queried. Now, if you want to know everything about queried, I made a video on post-incorporation, so you can check everything and all you need to know about your account being queried. Then appointment of administrator, receiver manager, or supervisor. So if you want to appoint an administrator, receiver of your company, and so on and so forth, you can click on that. Then of course, if you are looking for certified true copy of any document, I'm sure there's a fee you can pay for. I've not applied for it before anyway, but if you are looking for a certified true copy of any document or any certified extract, you can click on it, and then there will be where you fill all the information. If you want me to also make a video of any of these things, just kindly comment on the comment below, and I'll make a video on any of them, because I've done quite almost all of them except for certified true copy and appointment of administrator. But there are also some that you cannot do online. You have to go into CAC directly to do them. Now, for change of allotment of shares, if you want to change your allotment of shares, so maybe you want to reduce the number of shares you give to someone, you want to reduce it, and you want to add it to another person, you can also do that. Then of course, you want to change the secretary, if you want to change the director, if you want to change the name, if you want to change the registered address. For example, if you click on change of registered address, it takes you to where you can click on it and you can begin to do your change of registered address. Then of course, the change of registered address is if you want to change the location of the company. Maybe the headquarters of your company when you are filing is in Lagos, but you are changing it to Abuja. That's where you do your change of registered address. Now, change of name is maybe you want to change the name of your company from, maybe let's assume Dangote Sugar to Dangote Refinery alone without adding sugar. You can do that. Then of course, the change of director is if you want to change the director of your company, you want to change it from someone's name to another name. And then of course, if you want to change your secretary. Then for conversion and re-registration of companies, now conversion and registration of those companies is always done if you want to change your company from limited to PLC. So if you want to do it from limited, even after you have filed your documentation with SEC and so on and so forth like that, you need to submit all this information at CAC to be, so that they will change it from LTD to PLC. Then of course, notice of change of person with significant control. Those are the persons that have the highest number of shareholders in your company. So the highest number of shareholders, if you want to change them, so that's how you could do that. Then notice of cessation, maybe your company want to notice of cessation. Then of course, increase of issue of share capital. So if you want to increase the issued share capital from a particular amount to another amount, so that's how to do that. Then of course, notice of change of particulars of director and so on and so forth. So these information are quite easy to understand. So once you want to do any post-incorporation at CAC, once you have done clicked on it and search for the name of the company, you look at which of these informations here do you want to do, and if it is the registration of charges. I don't really think it's actually working yet, because I've tried it. You actually need to go to the CAC office. They have not all started working. So I think this is one of the problems that I think it should be solved by CAC. If they want the network, the things to be easy for lawyers without going into CAC, I think that they must try as much as possible to make sure that everything here can be done online, instead of going to CAC and submitting documents which sometimes they might not even respond to as fast as possible. So I think this should be done as urgent as possible. So that's everything you need to know about pre-incorporation at CAC. Now, if you want me to do any video about any of this, any of these at all, you can just comment on the comment below and I'll make you a video as easy as possible instead of you paying people to do it for you. Now, if you like this content and it has helped you to know your post-incorporation portal CAC, don't forget to smash the subscribe button because you want to get to 10,000 subscribers before the end of this year, and also click your notification button so that anytime I release videos like this, you'll be the first to see it.